This video is brought to you by the case that can increase your download speeds by up to 30%. Go to amidcasing.com for more information. And the ultimate iPhone warranty that protects your phone from drops, spills, and everything Apple will not. SquareTrade.com/TSIG. How's it going there, YouTube? This is Quinn, that snazzy iPhone guy, and this is the video review of the Gunnar Optiks PPK glasses for your computer, for your TV, and pretty much everything else in between. Now, these retail for $79.99 US with a couple bucks extra shipping. They got here very fast via UPS, couple days, 3 days, I think, over the weekend. And, you know, Gunnar is a good brand that has been in the business and been very highly praised about. Now, you may be wondering, well, what is different from these glasses than any others? As you can see by the lens color, there is a yellow tint and a yellow hue to them. Now, the reason for that is it allegedly reduces eye strain. Now, I've never had eye strain when I've looked at a computer for a long time. I mean, if you look at it for hours and hours and hours on end, when you stand up, you can get a little lightheaded, you can get a little dizzy, because those colors are so harsh, they're so drastic. And, everyone experiences that. But I don't personally find a lot of problem looking at a TV or a computer screen for a couple hours. And the fact of the matter is, I don't usually sit at one for long enough to even accomplish that. So that's never been a problem for me. But if you're a working businessman or working in an office as an accountant or whatever job you may have, I don't know why I'm using specific names, you may run into eye strain. And that is the purpose and the goal behind Gunnar's, is to eliminate that. Now, they also advertise a few other things, which is the reason I bought these glasses. The first one is that they are allegedly supposed to increase contrast. So colors are supposed to be reproduced a little bit more accurately. When I was going on my computer, when I was looking at different stuff, when I was working in Photoshop, I could see a little bit more minute details of colors I was using with these glasses. Now, that's not to say the monitor was to blame or something else, but I did notice that colors were reproduced a little bit more accurately with the Gunnars on. The other reason is they also advertise it to work with gaming. Not only are you supposed to react and respond faster, but they're supposed to increase the contrast ratio. Now, by this, and what they mean by this, is you're able to see the opponent, the objective, and a bunch of other stuff a little bit easier. And I did notice that my kill-death ratio when I was playing Black Ops with the Gunnars on was a little bit better. Was it a ton? No, but it was a little bit better. Is it out of sheer luck? Maybe. Is it out of mental psychology that because I had these on, they were working better? Maybe. But I did feel like with these glasses on, I was able to see the objectives, I was able to see guns, I was able to see, different opponents that I could eliminate faster and more efficiently with the Gunnars on. Now, like I said, that could be like totally my imagination and not even somewhat correlated to why that was the way it was, but I felt like when I had the Gunnars on, my rounds were overall better. Now, as for the fit, they fit pretty well. As you can see here in my headshot, they look good, they look sharp, you can see the beauty of the Gunnar shine through. The yellow lens is a little bit weird, but you eventually get used to it. The good thing about the Gunnars is the lens doesn't become an issue. You know, you put them on, it's a little bit weird with the yellow tint for a couple minutes, but then after a while, it's fine and you don't even notice it. So as you can see, they fit very well on the head. So what are you going to get in the box? First of all, when they ship it, you get a box and a microfiber. That's it. The microfiber came separately. I honestly probably don't even know where it is. I could probably have to find it. It's just a cheap little white microfiber carrying pouch. You're going to find this retail packaging, which is very nice. It has this very robust plastic casing with these little metal end caps. Maybe they're plastic. I don't know. They feel like metal. You pull one end cap off, you pull the glasses out, you're good to go. Now, as you can see here, the build quality of the glasses is a little bit subpar, and that's my biggest problem with these glasses. Granted, for optics, $80 is really cheap, and $80 is all I paid for this model. I'm sure that when you go to the higher end models on the Gunnar Optiks, you're going to notice a little bit increase in the build quality, but I think I'm going to be returning these glasses, and the reason is the build quality. It's bad enough, and it scares me enough that I think in 3 months, these will probably break, and then I'm SOL, and I wasted $80 glasses. It just feels like the hinge don't snap in place well. It just feels a little bit cheap. On top of that, the metal is extremely thin and it's super malleable. Now, they are flexible like a lot of glasses are, but they're flexible in the sense that doesn't make me feel like they're supposed to be flexible. Feels like it's just the build quality that's a little subpar. The lenses you can feel already when you squeeze the frame a little bit. You can feel the lens is kind of resisting that, and it just doesn't feel like something I want to put on my face for $80. Other than that, though, these are extremely light, and I think that's one of the reasons they're so comfortable. I can put them on and leave them there for hours because I totally forget they're even there. And then, you know, this nose, I don't even know what you call it, this bracket and these pads here are extremely rubberized and extremely soft, and even if you perspirate, you don't notice them there. Other than that, though, the lenses look good, the frame looks good. It's a very sexy glass. It's a very sexy frame. You find, you know, the unique frame down the side. You find this plastic, which is a hard plastic. It's very resistant to force. And then you get into this, which is the weak part of the glasses themselves. They just feel cheap. It feels like something shouldn't be the way that it is. But you can see the Gunnar's logo there. This is slit in between. Overall, over and out, they're very stylish. I mean, they look awesome. But I'm just worried that after a little bit of use, you're going to experience some issues. They felt cheap. They felt kind of like not the right fit, and they just weren't something I felt were going to be viable in the long term. Now, granted, this is the lowest end model. This is an $80 pair of glasses, and with an $80 pair of glasses, you can't expect a ton, but this frame seriously felt like it was $8 from Walgreens. It was very low quality, and I'm very dissatisfied with it, and that's the primary reason I'm shipping these back. Other than that, though, the technology, as far as I can tell, you know, I don't have any scientific research to back this up, but I did notice that there was a little bit in decreased eye strain. Things were a little bit better in terms of contrast, and I was able to actually game a little bit better. But other than that, you know, they're not, if you're looking for build quality, if you're looking for an excellent pair of glasses, these probably aren't it, and you're better off going with the more expensive pairs. This is Quinn, That Snazzy iPhone Guy. My video review of the Gunnar Optiks PPK is completed, and hopefully you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, rate, and comment for more info, and as always, stay snazzy. See you later, folks.